Welcome everybody. This is a short hormone yoga sequence where we will work with the hormonal and the nerve system. We will strengthen our pelvic floor. We will make elastic and strong our hip area, hip region. So we will do a lot of things today, and if you practice this sequence every second day, in a few weeks you will have enormous benefit for your body, for the menstrual cycle, for the hormone system. So let's start the practice. We will start in sitting position, and in sitting position you should see that the sitting bones is grounding deeply into the ground, and you're pushing your sacram inside the body, as well as you make connection between the thighs and the hip joint. So connect these two parts and bring the weight a little bit towards the leg. So like this, let's sit in nice cross-leg position. See that you're grounding with your sitting bones and start to insert your spine inside the body. Shoulder rotation back, shoulder blades close to each other. Elongate the frontal part of your body. Inhale deeply, elongate your spine, and exhale, close your eyes. Just let your body ground and relax. Arrive to your yoga mat. Feel your body in the yoga mat and in the space. And bring harmony between the breath, the body, and the consciousness. Bring your mind to your breath and feel as your breath is moving from inside your body. After deep inhale, exhale 3 times deeply. Exhale out all the toxins, all the thoughts which was disturbing you today, all the happenings which doesn't serve you anymore. You can make a vow for yourself that you try to keep your focus on your body and on your breath through the practice, exhaling out all the thought patterns. Inhale, slowly open your eyes, arrive to your mat, and first we will start with the spine movements. So exhale, round your spine. Inhale, arch your spine. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Do it 4 more times. See that you're moving vertebra by vertebra. It's very important that every morning, and change direction, every morning you take 2 minutes to move your spine in all directions. Inhale, come back to the middle. Ground with your sitting bone. Inhale, raise the hands, interlock fingers, turn up the palms, and see that you're bringing energy to your elbow. Both elbows should be straight, and push back the shoulder blades inside the body. Open your chest. Now exhale, hands down. Inhale, tilt to your side. Inhale, elongate the side of the body, up and other direction. We always need to take a few minutes to mobilize the spine. Inhale, come back to the middle, and exhale, bring your hands in front of your chest, and exhale, slowly start to twist. Twisting should start from the bottom of the spine. A few times dynamically. Don't forget to breathe. And now exhale, opposite palm touch the knee. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, twist vertebra by vertebra. Inhale, slowly come back with your head, and exhale, bring your chin to your armpit. Inhale, up, exhale, other armpit. Inhale, up, exhale, armpit. Inhale, up, exhale, armpit. Inhale, come back to the middle, exhale, turn to the other side. Inhale, elongate your spine, arch your spine, and exhale, vertebra by vertebra twist. Inhale, come back to the middle only with the head. Exhale, armpit, inhale, up. Exhale, armpit, inhale, up. One more round. We elongate the back of the neck, releasing tension at the back of the neck. Inhale, come back to the middle, and exhale, release. Okay. Inhale, come to tabletop position, and from here, we start vertebra by vertebra, rounding the spine. Have a look on your belly button, and inhale, arching the spine. See that all your joints are strong. Repeat it a few times. It's very important, this spine movement for the women body. Inhale, up, exhale, round. Especially in the morning, this movement feels very good. Inhale, up. And once more. Come back to the middle. Now see that your thighs remain perpendicular to the floor. Walk your hands forward, and you can flex your toes and point your toes and make space between your sitting bones. It's very important to this space making between the sitting bones while you are walking forward, and you inserting your spine inside the body while pushing your sternum towards the ground. You will feel that you make space between the sitting bones. Get connection between the thighs and the pelvis, and also breathe and insert your spine into the body. Open your chest, open your shoulders. 3 more breaths. Inhale, slowly come up. And now start twisting. Exhale, raise the hands, twist your spine. Inhale, come back to the middle, and exhale, other side. Inhale, come back to the middle, exhale, middle, and exhale. Now we do the complete twisting. Inhale, and exhale, twist, and try to place your shoulder to the ground. You can push yourself with the other hand, or you can make namaskar with both hands. 3 deep breaths. Feel as your spine is rejuvenating. Feel as your digestion system also twisting a little bit. Inhale, come back to the middle. Let's do other side. Inhale, up, exhale, twist. 3 breaths. Inhale, come back to the middle. And now, fold your feet, place your buttock to your heels, and let elongate the heels. feel as your psoas muscles get elongated, and meantime a little bit you can stretch your palm as well. We accumulate a lot of stress into the sole. It's very important to open the sole every day. Inhale, slowly come up to the middle. We will do our first downward facing dog. So let's come to child pose. Extend the hands in the front, and from here slowly come up to Adho Mukha Svanasana. See that the outer edge of your feet parallel, and you start to bringing the weight towards the leg. You can intermittently bend one knee and the other knee. See that you're making space at the sitting bones. You directed the sitting bones upward. And see that all your joint muscles are very strong. And from here we will do some waving movements. Bend your knee, bring your buttock close to your heel, and inhale vertebra by vertebra round the spine. After come to plank position, and from plank position be bending the knees, bringing the buttock backwards and repeating the movement. It should be a soft waving movement. Repeat it for 6 times. Try to be attentive. Remain in your body and feel the movement from inside. And slowly put your knee to the ground. Come to tablecloth position, and from here sternum to the ground and come forward to our first cobra position. Exhale, lower, inhale, come back up. Exhale, lower, inhale, come back up. See that you always extending with the crown of the head and never with the chin. Crown of the head extending, insert spine inside the body, shoulder blades together, and exhale, down. Repeat it 3 times more. Inhale, up, exhale, down. And now for the next inhale, remain up and try to bend your knees. Here's looking towards the sky and try to make flat hip. The pubic bone inserted in the mat, and see that you're flattening, narrowing your hip area as much as you can. And exhale. Slowly release the position. Inhale, push yourself up and bring the right leg forward. And inhale, come up to low lunge. In low lunge position, there is a few things to pay attention. Firstly, you have to have a neutral hip, and as you will go forward and back dynamically, see that you're grounding with your heel, both legs, and see that the movement is led by your hip, never by your head. So the spine remain arching, inserted in the body all time, and the hip is always under the head and not more back. Be opening here the psoas muscles, and for the next inhale, stay in the front. Feel your heel power, feel the grounding, weight equally distributed in both legs. Inhale, slowly extend your arms up and arch your spine. Open your sternum, sternum looking forward, while you don't lose consciousness from your hip area. Exhale, bring the hands down and place it to your sacrum. Push the sacrum inside the body. Open your psoas muscle more. Both legs remain strong. Inhale, slowly come up, and exhale, slowly bend forward to lizard position. In lizard position, you can stay either with straight hands, and you can stay with on your forearm. And just feel as somebody would press your sacrum towards the mat. Another 2-3 breaths here. Let open your psoas muscle. And inhale, slowly come up. And exhale, bring opposite palm to your inner feet. And from here, a nice twisting. See that there is no much space between the inner knee and the inner shoulder. Arch with your spine and exhale, twist. You don't lose consciousness about the stability of your leg, of your hip, and let your spine and your internal organs a little bit twist. Exhale, slowly come back to the middle. And from here, point your toe. Let's come to Adho Mukha Svanasana. And in Adho Mukha Svanasana, we will do 4 circles in each direction with your hip. Find thighs and hip connection and make big circles with your knee. You can do it with straight leg or with bended leg. If you want a modification, you can come to tablecloth position and you can do like this. See that you don't do dynamically. You really feel the connection between your thighs and between your pelvis. Other direction as well for 6 times. See that you're maintaining the joint stability in the posture meantime. And bring the weight to your right leg and repeat it on the other side as well. If you are ready, come to tablecloth position. Inhale, come up and bring your left leg forward. We arrived in low lunge position, and from low lunge position, we're starting dynamically to bring back the balance between the front and the back part of our legs and pelvis. See that your hip remains neutral. So all the time you're pushing up your navel and pubic bone and grounding with your tailbone. Next inhale, come to the front. Inhale, raise the hands up. Sternum towards the sky. Exhale. Bring your hands to your sacrum and make your hip as flat as possible. The more narrow, the more flat your hips from the side, the more energy you have from your hip. And exhale, slowly come to lizard position. Elongate your psoas muscles. 3 more breaths. Slowly come up. Opposite palms to the inner side of your feet. Push your shoulder and the knee together. Arch with your spine. Elongate between your tailbone and the crown of the head and twist. Exhale, slowly come back to the middle. And from here, come to Adho Mukha Svanasana. From Adho Mukha Svanasana, walk your feet forward and come to rhombus position. Rhombus position, touching the heels Try to spread your knee as wide as possible and make balance between your lower abdomen and between your lower spine. And hands in Namaskar. Try to feel the power of your heel. A lot of energy is coming from the ankle power, so we need to have very stable ankle, because after 50, there is a study that more than 50% of the ladies broke either the ankle or the wrist because they don't have stability in these parts. And now slowly come to Malasana. Malasana position you don't do if you have a prolapse here, then you will do instead Prasarita Padottanasana. Okay, so now come to Malasana position. Malasana position, and in Malasana it's very important that your heel is grounding. If not, then place a blanket or a bolster under your heel, but it's very important that your heel is strong, otherwise your knee or your lower back can suffer. And from here you can stay in this position 2 to 5 minutes. It's very good for the internal organs, for the sitting bones and for the pelvic floor. Or now you can release your hands to the sky, parallel with each other, and try to make strong hips. Just feel what's happening within your ankles, in your knee, in your hip area. This is one of the best positions for women. Now slowly release the hands, and from here stay bended with the right leg and come straight with the left leg. From here, feel that the joint, the ankle joint, the knee joint and the hip joint is strong. And from here we will do a few kickbox squats. Either you can do with the help of your hands, or either you can do without hands. Just a few times. Feel that the joints are very strong in your legs. Okay? And now stay on the left side. And here we try to ground with the heels. If you manage, great. If not, then you can stay only on your tiptoe and just raise the hands and feel the power of your pelvis. Stay conscious about your legs and pelvis. And exhale, slowly down. Bring the hands under the calf. Push yourself up from the ground and twist. If you want, you can practice making a loop. It's not compulsory, you can always stay in the previous position. Inhale, come to the side. Your hips should be parallel with the shorter edge of the mat. Inhale, bring your hip forward. Exhale, shoulder blades together and try to raise your legs. And just try to make flat. Push the sacram inside the body. Pubic bone and navel up and make a flat hip area. Exhale, come back to the middle. Slowly come back to the other side. You can place the heels on the ground. Stay conscious about your pelvic floor. You can raise your hands for a minute, for a few breaths. Exhale, hands down. Hands under the calf and exhale and twist. If you want, you can make a loop. Release the position. Inhale up, exhale, twist to the side. Come to low lunge position. Bring forward your hip area. Inhale, elongate the spine. Exhale, shoulder blades together and raise the leg. Try to flatten your pelvis region. And exhale, slowly release. Come back to the middle. And from here, we will come to our first plank position. In women yoga, it's very important to strengthen the core muscles. So for this reason, we will do 8/12 mountain climbing. So let's start. Exhale, knee close to the elbows and back. Other leg and back. Exhale and back. Exhale and back. 8 more rounds. One more. Two more. If you are ready, just come to child pose and relax. Take a few deep breaths. Let the breath become normal again. And inhale, slowly rise your head. And come forward. We will practice Dhanurasana, the bow position. If your mat is not enough, then you can either fold your mat or you can place a blanket under your hip so it won't hurt. And come lying on your belly. And from here, bend your leg, grab your ankle, and just stay in this position for a while. Just see how your joints feel, and just see that you don't have here a space. Your hip remain flat on the ground. So tailbone looking towards the knee, and pubic bone is grounded on the floor. And with this very flat, stable hip, slowly start to raise your knees and start to raise your chest. And exhale, slowly back down. Inhale, up. Exhale, slowly back down. Once more, inhale, up. And slowly back down. And now, slowly come up. And we will stay here for a few breaths. If you want, you can swing a little bit forth and back. And just feel the pressure on your abdomen, on your intestines. It's very good for the intestines, this pressure. And when you feel it was enough, after 5-8 breaths, slowly come down. Inhale, come to child pose. See that your sitting bones leading the movement, straight spine. And exhale, bring your forehead to the ground and just relax for a few breaths. Inhale, slowly come up. We will repeat again. If you don't have enough time, then just skip this exercise. We will repeat it again. If you don't have enough time, then skip the second time And just continue with the other asanas. Slowly inhale, grab your ankles. Try to bring close the inner thighs. Inhale, up with the knee and up with the chest. See that your psoas muscle is lengthening, and see that your shoulder blades are stable and all the joints on the hands are stable. You can swing a little bit if you would like to. And now, inhale, you can release one ankle and stretch. 3 more breaths. Come to the middle. Repeat it on other side. 3 more breaths. Come to the middle and slowly release. Inhale, slowly up. And from here we will twist nicely. Slowly twist in child pose. And if you would like, you can bring your palms in namaskar. Inhale up and exhale twist. Inhale slowly up. And from here we are going to pigeon pose, pigeon position. In pigeon position you can move a little bit and you can flex or point your toes. Just feel comfortable in this position. It's the best position for ladies, especially if you have a sedentary job. So you should bring equal weight to the front and to the back part of your leg. And from here, just try to ground with your sitting pose. Try to scoop under your sacram. And from here, you can stay here. You can bring your hands on the knee, or you can bend your leg and grab. Try to feel as you're releasing the shoulders muscle, opening the chest, inserting your spine inside the body while pushing your ankle into your hands. Flex with the feet. Very good. And from here, slowly come up, come back, and exhale for 3 breaths. Bend forward. Bring opposite elbow to the opposite knee and just slowly twist. If you can place your shoulders to the ground and hands in namaskar. 3 breaths. Just feel the grounding of the hip and try to release the muscle at your hip area. Inhale, slowly come back to the middle. And now, come to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise your right leg. Try to raise it from the psoas muscle. Have energy in your knee, in your ankle. Exhale, bend your leg. Come to your sole. And inhale up to Kamatkara asana or vaulting. Push your hips up to the sky. Inhale, slowly come back to the middle. Bring your legs to lying Trikonasana. And inhale, up with your hip. Inhale, come back to the middle. Come to Adho Mukha Svanasana. And we repeat it to the other side. Left leg up, psoas muscle open. Bring energy to the legs, elongate the whole body. Exhale, bend the heels to the buttock, and exhale, bring it to the ground. Inhale, slowly release up, come up. Exhale, slowly back to the middle. Come to lying Trikonasana. See that your feet are pointing and you are in the inner edge of the feet and never on the ankles. And slowly release back to the middle and Adho Mukha Svanasana. And from here we are coming to the other side. Left leg forward. Try to make the spine straight. You can move, flex the legs or point the feet. You can bring your arms to your knees. And you can stay in this position for a few more breaths and just be attentive. Just pay attention. Or you can bend your leg, grab your ankles with both hands, push your ankles into your palm and feel as the joints on your arms releasing, shoulder opening, shoulder blades together, chest lengthening. And exhale, release the position slowly. Exhale, fall forward, twist, and just relax in the position. Remain attentive. Inhale, slowly come back to the middle, and exhale, release. And before the inversion position, which you can skip if you don't know how to do inversion, also they are very beneficial for the hormone system. We will do a few pelvic floor exercise. We will bring the blood flow, the oxygen to our pelvic floor. So let's lie flat on the mat, and from here, bring the heels close to the buttock. And for 20 times, inhale, push the heels to the ground and raise your hip and exhale back. Inhale, raise your psoas muscle, exhale back, flat lower back. Inhale, up and back. Repeat it all together 20 times. See that when you are up, there is a beginning and ending of the movement. And a little bit you press, you squeeze the pelvic floor muscles. As you come up, try to flat, make narrow hip, narrow hip. Another 8. Push your heels. 6. And release back. If you want, you can come to Pavanamuktasana a little bit, make space between the pelvic floor. Repeat on the other side. And slowly come back. And now we will do inhale up, 3 times squeeze, and exhale down. Inhale up, 3 times squeeze, and exhale down. Up, squeeze, and down. Try to bring your focus to the area where you are working. for the hormonal system as well, it's very important that you have a strong base. And exhale, slowly release. Bring your knee close to your chest. A little bit relax the lower back for a few breaths. And now for the third exercise, have a blanket and place the blanket to the inner edge of your feet. From here, see that the calf remains parallel with the ground and spread widening and close, wide and close 20 times. And slowly release. You can place your palms on your internal organs and just a few breaths into your internal organs. And last exercise in this sequence, place your blanket back, strengthen your leg, and from here you will keep the calf all the time perpendicular to the floor, and from here bring the chest to your shoulder and back, and 20 more. And slowly release. We can do happy baby pose. Hands on the inner heels, and from here try to push the knee towards the ground, and you can do a bit of movement just to make space between the sitting bones and release the lower back. And slowly come back to the middle. You can turn to your side. Come to sitting position. Now we will practice headstand. If you haven't done it yet, then maybe first prepare yourself with a teacher and do at home after. I'm always doing inverted pose at the end of the sequences because they are very beneficial for the hormone system, for the internal organs, and for many things. So as well now I'm showing you an easy version of the headstand, and the easy version is you should do opposite the wall. So the wall should be here for you, and from here place the top of the crown, place it to the ground and see that the hands are forward in a triangle position, and the forearm and the upper arm are parallel to each other. And from here, stretch the legs, walk forward with the legs until the sitting bone is looking towards the sky and your spine is straight. And from here, bring one calf and the other calf to the upper arms. And just stay in this position for 20-25 breaths. It's very beneficial for the whole hormone system, for the memory, for the cognitive capabilities, for the eyes, for the teeth, for the skin, the hair, for everything. The weight is never on your neck. You should have a strong back and strong shoulders. You shouldn't go to the next level now, but if you practiced it already a few times, or if you want, you can do variation, but only after you practice with a teacher. So if you want, you can slowly push yourself up. And see that in this position, your lower back remains straight and you engaging the back part of your body. And when you are ready, slowly come down. And just a few breaths remain in child pose. Relax. When you are ready, come up, and next we will practice sarvangasana, or the shoulder stand. Slowly push yourself up to shoulder stand. And see that you don't remain like this. You should stretch, elongate your legs up to the sky. See that you bring close the shoulder blades. The weight should be on your shoulders, not on your elbow or neck. And as well here, try to engage the back part of your body and try to push forward the psoas muscle and the hip area. You can point and flex the feet a few times and just try to bring energy to your hip, to the legs. Usually at intermediate level, we stay 5-10 minutes in inversion poses. You can release your hands if you would like to. And if you don't have much time, but you are an intermediate practitioner, while you are doing a shoulder stand for a few minutes, you can do here the pelvic floor exercises, like 3 times 20, 20 reps 3 times. You can engage the pelvic floor muscles and release in this position. It has a very beneficial effect, not only the pelvic floor, but the internal organs. And slowly come to halasana, the plow pose. See that your sitting bones is looking to the sky, your lower back straight, and your legs are firm and strong. Heels pushing away. And lastly, you can do Karnapidasana. It's very good shoulder releasing, neck releasing exercise. And vertebra by vertebra, carefully come back to the middle, release the position. You can stay here for a few breaths. And now let's continue with the well-deserved relaxation. For relaxation, we will stay 5-10 minutes. You can go to any restorative position or shavasana. Now I'm doing leg up on the wall. These I find very effective if you walk a lot during the day, or if you stand or sit a lot, then they give a very good relief to the legs and to the varicose veins. So see that the weight is equally distributed between the left and right side of your sacrum, elongating your spine and releasing your shoulders. See that your neck is straight and you're pulling a little bit the chin to the sternum. You can place your palm to your internal organs or to the uterus or ovaries, or you can just release back down. See that you are comfortable in this position. If you would like, you can move a little bit, but for the next 5-10 minutes, remain motionless. Let your body relax, regain energy. Never skip the relaxation after the yoga class, because we're working with hormones, with nerves, with joints, with internal organs. So we need time to relax. If you just rush after the class without relaxation, you will feel more tired, more depleted. So just stay, relax, rejuvenate. Start to watch your breath, breathing through the nose, relaxing the body, relaxing the face, the scalp, the forehead, the eyes, the root of the tongue, and the chin. Soft smile on the face. Your breaths become longer. Your heartbeat gets slower. And you feel more relaxed with each breath. Stay in your body. Don't go. Stay in your body. Don't let yourself driven by the thoughts. Just stay in the present moment. Start to watch the sensations of your body. Just observe, but don't react. The name of the game, no reaction. We can only work on our karma when we don't react. Stay in your body, observe, just be attentive. Just stay in this position until you feel relaxed, refreshed, and ready for the day. Don't forget to practice this sequence with your asanas every 2 days. You will have a great effect in a few weeks. Just observe, be attentive, and don't react.